Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Ace in the Hole podcast, the place to be. This is once again coming to you. At one point was live, but we're always ready just for you.
How did you not miss the layup? My bad. You missed the layup.
There you go.
You did not make the layup.
I was giving you the chance to roast me.
Just like I missed the layup there.
Because this is the last time we can talk about, honestly, who will go down in history as the GOAT of professional wrestling, who carried professional wrestling.
I thought you were kind of saying, like, you can see us, but we can't see you, or something like that, like a pun.
I probably would have got there eventually.
I don't know. You can't even come up with names on your own. Do we want to go back to WrestleWall? You can look at the videos.
Don't make me start doing the fake Japanese accent.
Fuck no.
Anyway, our viewership took such a sharp dive.
we were on the top 25%. Don't ruin it.
266% increase in listenership, and that is because of you guys. I guess viewership as well.
Well, top 25% of video.
Sorry, I thought I heard an alarm. I guess it's a song I'm listening to.
Everything's
or it's the
coming
sound
up
of you guys liking the video, subscribing, following us on our socials, keeping up with us, and commenting. That way you can become Ace in the Hole Fan of the Week and hold that title that has a long history around your waist.
Yeah, go ahead and just drop a comment on this video while you're listening to some Taylor Swift, because we got that info. We know that's what you guys listen to. We got that info.
Well, to be fair, she is one of the most popular. I feel like
me.
I don't listen to her, but
it ain't me.
AJR, Meatloaf.
Oh, that could be a fun little opening skit. Austin, what's your Spotify Wrapped look like? What's your top 5?
I'll go ahead and pull it up. I have it saved.
I had mine saved, and then I needed space on my phone, so I had to turn it off.
Oh, I don't have my top 5 artists. I gotta go back and look. I know number 1 is Tame Impala, like, every year.
And that's fair, though. Tame is a good one.
That's a year-to-year occurrence for me. I thought this year might be a little different. I thought he might have... I will say on my YouTube music, he wasn't my number 1. Fleetwood Mac was my number 1 on YouTube music.
This is a weird top 5.
I would say, let's do top five artists and top 5 songs, and if there's any others you want to share. Sure. Eli, go ahead.
Number 5, I have Randy Travis.
Forever and ever, amen?
Forever and ever, amen. I got number 4, AJR, just because, I had a manager position. I had Spotify playing in the background. And it just kind of looped around a lot of different AJR songs. Number 3 is Meatloaf. You can't ever go wrong with Meatloaf.
But I won't do that.
I would do anything.
Exactly. You can't go wrong with Meatloaf, man. Number 2. It's because it's my alarm song, and I just love them. Starbomb, Aaron, Dan, and Ninja Brian. And number 1, once again, because at the management position, I was doing a lot of paperwork, trying to focus, so I had music playing in the background. Straight No Chaser, a cappella group from Indiana.
From Bloomington, Indiana.
They are my number 1 artist this year. So yeah, Randy Travis.
What about
AJR,
your top 5
Meatloaf,
songs?
Starbomb. Is that towards the beginning?
Well, when you finish your Wrapped, it gives you a list.
Okay.
Yeah.
So number 5 is 2 out of 3. Ain't bad.
Okay.
Number 4, Bad Out of Hell. Number 3, Paradise by the Dashboard Light.
Okay.
2, On the Road Again, Straight No Chaser. It's On the Road Again and another song mashed together. And number 1, it's my fucking alarm, so it goes off daily.
365 times at least.
Oh yeah. Starbomb intro. In parentheses, try, because that is my alarm, because if not, I'm not waking the fuck up in the morning, because I need something that's going to jolt me awake, and what better than Dan and Aaron yelling at me.
Fair
It
enough.
fucking works.
Austin, do you want to go? Or me too.
Yeah,
And they
you can
did
go.
top 5 albums. Are we doing top 5
Oh.
albums too? Or 3
Uh,
albums. Never mind. It's 3.
So my top 5 artists, 5 to 1. I've got President, which is they're a newer metal band. The TV show Arcane. Listen to a lot of their music. NF is 3, Sleep Token is 2, and Ghost is 1. Top 5 songs: Lacrima from the new Ghost album, Emergence from Sleep Token, Heavy as the Crown from Arcane, Caramel from Sleep Token, and In the Name of the Father from President. My top 5 songs, 5 to 1. Ooh, this will be a fun one after Austin says his. Everyone should say what their listening age is.
Oh, fuck off.
I know what mine is.
Me too. So Austin, go ahead and share your top 5.
You did songs? Oh yeah.
I did both. We did both.
We'll start with my songs. My songs actually are not from any of my top artists, which I think is hilarious.
That is crazy.
So number 1 was actually we'll go 5 to 1. 5 is Stay by Sea Lemon, which is crazy because I just found that later in the year. 4 is Fools by Drug Dealer. 3 is You Get What You Give by New Radicals. It's that fucking song that Ted Lasso danced to.
Oh yeah.
You got the music in you. Don't give up. I was actually listening to that before, and you're gonna notice a common theme. And I know I sound fucking hipster. I promise I'm not trying to be that fucking guy, but I have like a consistent thing where I listen to songs before they show up on TikTok or get fucking big or whatever. And this was one of those instances where I listened to it, it caught traction, and I just continued to listen to it as it grew. Number 2 is Malibu by Kim Petras. Not really much to say about that. I heard it in Rocket League once, thought it was decent. And I think it was one of them that just kind of constantly played like the 3rd or 4th song, and I wasn't listening, so it was in the background. And then Tried and True by Ween was my number 1 song. But my top artist, 5 was Gorillaz, 4 was Joe, as in like Joe Curie from Stranger Things. 3 is Fleetwood Mac, 2 is Led Zeppelin, and 1 is Tame Impala.
See, that sounds right. that sounds right.
And then you said
we'll do listening age. That's the one extra thing I want to do.
Okay. Well, I have all my shit already pulled up. So
I mean, me too.
Eli said albums. Currents by Tame Impala was my number 1 album. It's no surprise. It's typically what I put on to go to sleep to. You guys can't see it. I know for a while at one of my old apartments, houses, whatever, I had a Tame Impala Currents poster, I think, in the background. It's in the background. In that corner.
Oh, in the corner, yeah.
You kind of can't see it with the colors and all that, but number 2, Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd. The Completion Backwards Principle by the Tubes is 3. That's I want to say like an 80s rock band. 3 by the Lumineers is at 4.
That is very funny.
And then Jar of Flies is 5 by Alice in Chains.
How did you see more of your albums?
I've got 5 as well. I think you have
3.
to listen to them all the way through, and that means you only listen to 3 albums all the way through. Eli,
I don't even know who this 3rd one is.
So my top 5, I've got the Skeleton by Ghost. It was the new album that came out this year. Even in Arcadia, I got really big into Sleep Token this year. It's the first year I found him. I got really big into him. 3 was the Impera album from Ghost. 4 was Take Me Back to Eden, once again by Sleep Token. And 5 was Meloria from Ghost.
Oh, dear God. I know what this last one is. Okay, so
you only got 3, Eli.
We joke about it all the time, but it is true. I work with children. Sometimes I work with teens. And teens don't want to hear 80s, 70s, and all that. They want to hear rap sometimes. So I'll get on my Spotify and I'll play some rap songs.
Oh no, Eli.
Little Skies. The album Shelby by Little Skies is on my fucking Wrapped because of the fucking teens I work with. No idea who the fuck this motherfucker is, but he's on my Wrapped. Number 2 is Bat Out of Hell by Meatloaf. Like I said, Meatloaf fan. And number 1 is The New Old Fashioned by Straight No Chaser.
So Eli, you're the only one that hasn't gone first here. What's your listening age?
I went first. Well, here, let's see if you can guess it by my genres, which is pop rap, number 1. 2 is honky tonk. 3 is barbershop quartet.
Your listening age is probably like 38.
4 is comedy, and 5 is oldies.
How many genres did you listen to?
5.
You only listened to 5 different genres?
Those were my top genres.
No.
Oh, no. 138.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, take a guess on my age.
Your age? 54.
Austin?
I said 38 earlier, but I'm going to jump up to like 47.
Since you were into music from the early 70s, you're an old soul. It put me at fucking 68.
It put me at 70 flat.
It put me at 68 as well.
1 year from 6'7".
I hate you.
I guarantee you they specifically avoided that.
So, Austin, how many different genres do you listen to this year?
Yeah, I was going to go look at that.
Because that's a very interesting stat.
While you're finding that, the intro from Starbomb, I've listened to 31 times, according to this.
Wow.
That is false.
Well, it's probably full-time listens, like all the way through.
Fully played through, that means I've ignored my mom, my alarm 31 times. If that explains anything.
So, I've listened to 282 different genres this year.
I've listened to almost 100 more than you.
300? Almost 400?
380.
Wow. My top 5 genres this year were metal. Like, Eli, listen to this. My top 5 genres: metal, soundtrack, acoustic country, hip hop, and folk.
We went too far away, Cliff.
Those are my top 5 genres.
My genres just sound like a basic fucking, like it's just alt rock, indie pop, classic rock, hip hop, and country.
There's nothing. My top podcast was Distractable. I streamed it for 4,009 minutes. I'm a top 22% fan.
I was a top 1% Ghost fan this year. Again.
I did it enough that I got a video of the Distractable guys. Imagine we get to that point where we get put into a Spotify Wrapped.
I'm in the 0.5% of Tame Impala fans again.
Well, Straight No Chase is kind of falling off the map.
Well, that was a little
dive into what we do when we're not here.
There was one Platinum Award-winning rapper that none of us listed on our rap this year. No, it's not Travis Scott because he was not there to save this Platinum Award-winning rapper at SummerSlam like he was WrestleMania. Talking about the man, the GOAT, the never seen 17 for one final time ever in Washington, D.C. The Ace in the Hole will be there, and we might be vlogging it. So be on the lookout for that. That may be like our first kind of TikTok type deal. Are you throwing up a
2 or 3?
2? Well,
2 or 3 of Ace in the Hole.
Oh, 2 of 3. Okay.
2 or 3.
Hey man, all we need is one to report. We learned that from Fastlane.
Yep.
Hey, first people to report Carlito's return. We have that.
Is it playing my TV in my glasses? Hang on. Actually,
no?
That might be an issue. It was. I had Disney Channel playing in the background.
It's fine.
You made it sound like you're watching something you shouldn't be.
Some adult channel there, Eli.
That's all you need to know is it was Disney Channel.
For 23 years, John Cena has wrestled in WWE, and for the last time this Saturday, December 13th, he makes his last entrance in jorts. From here on out, if he makes any more WWE appearances, it will be in a suit and tie.
Imagine he doesn't wear jorts. He goes back to the trunks.
I'm 24.
Well, he's been wearing the prototype knee pads for the big matches.
Yeah,
I don't know if you noticed that. So that's like his little symbolism.
Cliff, how does it feel?
How does
I'm
what
only
feel?
24. He's been what? You said 23?
Yeah,
23 years?
because
I'm 24. I'm a
he
year
started
over.
the year I was born.
How does it feel, Cliff? Knowing that you watched this from beginning to end.
You actually watched it
It-
long enough to probably kind of remember.
I remember some of the prototype shit. Yeah,
I was gonna say you
not
definitely
enough
remember
to.
Thugonomics. That
Oh
was late
yeah,
enough.
of course. You kidding me? I still remember going to. It was Old Navy with Delbert and Vicky, and they had the John Cena Chang Gang shirt, and I wanted it so bad, but because it said Chang Gang, they wouldn't let me get it.
Said gang on it. They said, "Hell no."
They said, "No, no. Why don't you come over here and get this polo instead?"
Get this Tommy Hilfiger polo. That's got horizontal stripes on it.
Yeah, it was the red, white, red.
Yep.
Yeah, it was that one. Yeah.
Insane.
No, it's one of the few. It's not going to get any easier. The first one's always hard. We talked about this when Bray passed. This is the first one whose entire career that we've seen, I've seen, like all the way through, and can actually remember some of it that y'all have seen. And
Well, and I think has had such a momentous impact. And I think that's why Bray was
yeah,
so hard
I'm
because
trying
he
to-
was he had just gotten out of like his prototype and Doctor Thugonomics shit. Like
yeah,
he'd already run through his first two. He was on his third, fourth, like iteration of a really successful gimmick that encompassed his entire career, and that's what Cena has done his entire career. He's always nodded back to whether it was WrestleMania 33, I think, when he came out with Elias and he was a Doctor of Thugonomics or whatever WrestleMania that was. And then all the shit with Bray Wyatt in that WrestleMania match, the prototype, him going to the NWO. Like,
I do feel a little bad we never got to see like a Gunther Cena promo off before the show. That feels very cheap.
yeah, but also I don't think it would have. Gunther isn't a promo guy.
You're right, he's not. But I don't know. I just think it would have been nice to see Cena
would-
talk.
It would have been, but it would have been. It's also Cena's been doing a lot of press junkets and podcasts and shit. It's the last match, media
Yeah.
round type stuff, and in that he said he wanted to do 220 days, and WWE came back and said we only need you for 36. So it also ties into that they didn't want him for whatever reason for that. They wanted Gunther to do it by himself.
I really do feel, and I saw this back when the Cena heel turn started to fall apart. I feel like whether it was on purpose or not, I would, with a whole 100% heart of my heart, sitting in the chair that I can only tell the truth in, I would. This is what I'd say. I think Hunter sabotaged the run.
I think he definitely, him and Rock both had a little bit of, they wanted it to be bigger than Cena wanted it to be. They wanted it to be more corporate than Cena wanted it to be. Cena wanted to go to every small city and shake all the hands and just do the shit one more time. But that wasn't good enough. They had to chase that viral moment. They had to get the heel turn. They had to bring in Travis Scott to fuck everything up. They had to do this. They had to do that. They had to sell out to ESPN. They had to do all this other stuff. I'm not saying the ESPN move isn't bad. If anything, it's bad on ESPN's part for now because it has not paid at all for them.
Correct.
I'm not saying anything bad about ESPN. I'm not saying it. That deal is fine. They shook hands on it, whatever. But they were always chasing something for Cena. It needed to be bigger than what Cena had planned, which is why I think Triple H took it over. And instead of Cena doing what he knew would work, because he did it for 23 years, they made it something bigger than it had to be. It was big enough already. The GOAT was retiring. It didn't have to be any bigger than that.
I just
I don't have, compared to these guys, I enjoy John Cena, but you can ask Austin whenever we would do Diddy 12 and stuff like that. John Cena was not my go-to guy. If anything, I'm probably going to be a lot more torn up when Rey Mysterio retires or something like that. Like AJ Styles. AJ Styles was my Facebook profile picture for years.
I was going to say AJ Styles retiring next year, probably.
I love John Cena.
Something else John Cena said. He said AJ Styles is the best to ever do it. That's John Cena's opinion.
When AJ and Ray leave, that's kind of more my... So I'm not holding back, not saying anything, because I love John Cena, love what he's done for the business, but this isn't my area. When Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles disappear, you're going to get a lot more comments from me than probably these two, because AJ Styles was my Facebook profile picture for years until I finally decided to make it myself.
Well, I mean, Cliff has the opposite viewpoint than I do. I agree. He probably hated Cena more than...
I was one of the very first people back when Super Cena started. It didn't matter. Yeah, it was whoever John Cena was wrestling was my favorite wrestler that night. It didn't matter. Especially during the Nexus. I had the Nexus shirt. I'd wear that shit in public and everything.
Nexus,
I love wasteland us. We would wrestle, and I fully remember you wastelanding me into the ground.
Yeah, you deserved that, though.
Hurt. That shit hurt. That was insane.
Fun fact.
Absolutely insane.
The Superstore is located directly behind the Capital One Arena.
So I guess we'll get a sense of the route we're taking Saturday.
Yep.
As they film it.
At least according to this map.
And if you click our link tree, you have access to all of our stuff. Our social media. I'll add a TikTok whenever that gets done. I think YouTube's on there. All of our Twitters should be on there. If not, Instagram is on there. Keep updated. I just fully smacked my microphone. Keep updated. I'm sure that'll sound great to the audio listeners.
But yeah, we're making the trek, the drive over there. We're going to be over there.
Good
in attendance.
8.5, 9-hour drive.
Well, after you get up here.
Well, yeah, but that's why I've got 2 energy drinks and a Powerade waiting in my car.
Are you not sleeping when you get here?
Phone
Am I not what?
ready.
Are you not sleeping? We can talk about that after.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Those are personal details. We're talking about the personal details between me and John Cena right now. Because he allegedly broke up with me in Brussels. But I want to call his ass out. Because how the fuck are you just going to come back and be all happy and jolly and shit after breaking up with us in Brussels like that?
Very
that's just
toxic
not cool.
Relationship.
That is. That's toxic as fuck.
About that.
I've already say he's very flip-floppy about that. Burr's trying to gaslight me.
Do you want to be gaslit, though?
By John Cena, I'd probably accept it. It'd probably be whatever. Also, something we haven't even talked about yet, we're doing predictions. We're doing parlay. I don't think we talked about this at the top, so we might have to put something in the title about this, but Indiana football. IU University football. I really don't know another way to pivot out of Cena, so we'll slowly just kind of...
What the fuck is that? So I tried to look at, like, what would be at the Superstore, because we're talking about it being in DC and stuff. They made a Wyatt 6. You remember the old Undisputed, WWE Undisputed stuff? It was like the full art on the front.
Yeah, they make that for everyone now.
They've been bringing that back a lot.
They've got it's called the Prosphere. It's like Prosphere style. That's crazy.
Yeah, they have a Damian Priest one and a Becky Lynch one. I appreciated you not sharing it on the screen. That's a lot more editing I have to do.
I thought about it. I really thought about it.
So, little timeout into the world, and then we can transfer over to sports. When we share the screen, I have to then add in all the backdrop back into it again, and then do it again for the part after it. And every time we share the screen or take something off the screen, it's just me having to fix the backdrop every single time. I think we had one episode where we just kept doing it repeatedly. It took me an hour to get that done.
The final John Cena's final match football jersey.
Alright, do it, Cliff.
Are you sure?
Share it.
Okay, hold on. Let me make it full screen.
Make sure you mute all audio for it, though.
Well, I'm not listening to anything right now.
I am.
Look at this.
Oh, man.
That's good.
It's actually cheaper than I thought it'd be. I got my jersey in the background. I might take that with me. I'm obviously going to take all Cena gear. I'm going to be all decked out in Cena gear.
Are you going to wear jorts?
No. I don't even know if I have jorts. I think I'd have to make jorts. You have to
get Rhino Unlimited jorts that have the Rhino across the back.
You have Kmart jorts that have the American flag on them.
Bro, I forgot about the Rhino brand. Anyway, let's kind of focus back
up
here.
Needs to make a comeback. A lot of other stuff's making comebacks.
Couple last things about Cena before we switch over to IU football. So if you want to stay tuned for IU football, maybe skip to around the 30-35 minute mark. Maybe be wrapped up around then. But a couple of last things on Cena and the world of pro wrestling and his fuck-ass journalism. How the fuck are we having Cena tell us one thing on a late night show saying, oh yeah, I'm probably going to end the show. Like, I think I'm going to stay up late for this one. And then Brian Alvarez, just a couple days ago, comes out and says, hey, he's actually opening the show. And better yet, there's no time constraints. No time constraints on any match. Everyone can go out there and do whatever they want. Is this not on network television? Am I wrong about that? Is this
That's what I was just looking
gonna be on like NBC?
It's
like
on
every other Saturday night main event.
Peacock. Peacock. I'm pretty sure it's just been on Peacock. Saturday Night Main Event's been running on Peacock live.
But that's still public television. Like that's still NBC. No. Yeah, it is.
So it's the parent company, but it's not. I can't go on Hulu and watch it on NBC. I have to watch it through Peacock.
No, that's the gimmick. Is that that's why they don't call it a PLE? Is that it's aired on network
I've been able to watch this on Hulu the entire time.
In December 2024, WWE revived Saturday Night's Main Event as a series of specials on NBC as a part of the USA Network acquisition rights to SmackDown.
I've been able to watch this on Hulu the entire time?
Apparently it's on NBC.
I didn't need Peacock?
It was revealed that Saturday Night's Main Event would move exclusively to Peacock beginning in November 2025. So this is the first one you have to have Peacock for, Eli.
My membership, I gotta fucking pay that before the weekend. Fuck me.
So, maybe it doesn't have time constraints. I don't know, but regardless, how is this a consistent thing where we have reputable fucking journalists completely contradicting something else we are hearing from John Cena himself? Like, I get plans change, I get things change, but how are you going to straight up... What's that face for?
My screen started bugging for a second.
How are you going to justify sitting there regardless of if it's true or not? How are you going to justify by just saying, per my sources, John Cena's going on first and no time constraints for anyone on any match? Yeah, okay. Okay, Brian Alvarez. I'm not buying it. I'm not. So once again, we have this world of fuck-ass wrestling journalism of completely contradicting other journalists and the wrestlers and companies themselves. I'm not saying John Cena can't go on first. It happened.
He shouldn't.
It happened at WrestlePalooza, but why would they when they have a perfectly fine opener in Cody Oba? That's going to be a great opener.
Bailey Soul.
You have the AJ Lee and Leon Slater, Javon Evans tag team in the middle. And then after that, John Cena, Gunther finish it off. You literally don't need to book it any more than that. But we just read off the card for you. That's the entire card for John Cena's final match.
You also have... You said AJ Lee. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus...
Yeah, versus...
Javon Evans, Leon Slater.
Okay. You said AJ Lee, and I'm like, they announced an AJ Lee match?
No, it's Raw Tag Team Champs versus the TNA X Division Champions. So the TNA...
They missed the chance for an AJ Lee on a pole match between John Cena and CM Punk.
That is true. But my thing is, we now live in a world where, and we can't erase this. On Cena's final match, there's a TNA champion wrestling on a WWE show. Not only is it a WWE show, Cena's final match. That's absurd. That's the world we're living in. That is the one good thing Triple H, and preview to next week, Christmas list, one good thing Triple H has done is the TNA partnership and all that. So maybe we'll wish for that to continue or stop. Tune in next week and find out.
And AJ Styles. James Storm said it on the Chris Van Vliet interview he did. We've had the X Division Championship on PLEs, be it NXT or main roster. It's on television for them weekly. We've also had the TNA World Championship at the Rumble and WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Along with the Knockouts title.
In front of tens of hundreds of thousands of millions.
This has been something that TNA... Now, has everything behind the scenes been as good for TNA? No. But that's not for me to say. I don't know what's going on back there.
In the eye of public opinion.
This has been kind of as a TNA fan, this has been something that I've wanted to be able to see. I've enjoyed it for the most part, from what I've seen. I feel like
it's been a really historic part of... Like, I know they probably might not be getting the viewership numbers that they were getting back when Hogan and Flair and all of them were on there. But they got
enough to get a TV deal.
Think about the scope of your talent, though. All your talent there is virtual. I'm not saying... I could be speaking out of fucking turn here, but a lot of their talent has been homegrown. Like, TNA has been their first real public showing to a lot of people. Like Joe Hendry, people like that, LA Knight, Eli Drake. Of course, NWA, but you get it. I feel like a lot of the talent now that they're able to pull pretty decent viewership and not necessarily compete, but draw the eye of WWE for a partnership with a lot of homegrown talent is a lot to be said about the direction the company has been going in for a while. And not just the all of a sudden current success. Now, what the future is, I don't know, because they will probably die again and revive themselves again 4 more times before I die, and then 4 more times after I die. But...
Well, you talk about fuck shit reporters. Fuck shit reporters keep saying, well, the deal's done because they're getting the TV deal. Yeah. We've had WWE executives and TNA executives, the president from fucking TNA saying, no, we're still working with WWE. I feel like our companies are working stronger than they ever have before, especially with the TV deal. Where the fuck are you getting that they're not working together now? It's fucking insane.
It's an old saying, when you assume, it makes an ass out of you and me. I think a lot of people are just assuming things nowadays and reporting them instead of actually doing their journalistic duty and their job and actually reporting.
All right. We got a minute before we have to get into the football stuff. We're at 34. We're at 34.
Well, I said 30, 35, whatever. It doesn't matter. I was just going to say thank you, Cena, man. Hashtag thank you, Cena. It's going to be emotional for me. I'm going to be crying.
I'm going to give probably the hottest take possible here, though.
He's going to say fuck you, Cena.
No. Without John Cena, Eli, you should want there to never have been a John Cena. Because without John Cena, pro wrestling would have fallen apart and gone back to the territories. That's how important John Cena was. It was because he carried the Fed through the darkest time, the hardest time. He was the guy.
With an
Plural,
S.
yes. He carried the Fed. And
I think it's unfair that a lot of people pin that on him. Like they're like, oh, they're in the dark time because of him.
no, I don't. No.
That's the narrative I've heard spun more than
Well,
the
here's
opposite.
I see where they're coming from, but you got to realize that who are they going to put the world title on? The Great Khali?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yoshitatsu,
Like
Jimmy Wang Yang.
Triple H was.
We already had Chuck and Palumbo
We did.
Chuck Palumbo and whoever Chuck was with as tag team champions. Like they were already
Eli, who was the tag team.
Deuce.
Yep.
Wasn't it Deuce?
Yeah, Deuce and Domino.
Because they would roll down to the fucking ring.
Yeah. He was everything Jeff Jarrett thought he was. Jeff Jarrett thought he was great. And from the
I think
outside,
that's fair to say.
It didn't look that way. But thank you, Cena. Thank you for 23 years of service and 20 good years. It took you a while to get through to Thugonomics, but after you did, it was great. I'm talking quality tier.
Yeah, I mean,
there will
like
never be. There will be
Okay.
other great wrestlers, but there'll never be another John Cena.
I'm gonna get emotional. I'm gonna cry. Emotional thinking about it now, but I think I'm also just excited to be there. I'll be a part of the moment and get to see it, and hopefully, what should be a good match.
I swear to God, if it doesn't close the show, I'm booing everything else.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the feeling.
Just get up and walk out.
But I'm a 23-year-old man, and that man's been wrestling for 23 years, and I've looked up to that man for 23 years.
I always forget that I am technically older than you.
A lot of young men have based their lives off of hustle, loyalty, and respect.
3 solid principles.
I'm one of them. Thank you, Cena. Now, something else about just as historic hasn't happened since 1945. The IU Hoosiers outright winning the Big Ten over Ohio State, 13-10. The last time IU scored 13 points and won, well, actually, I phrased that wrong. The last 50 times IU has scored 13 points in a game, they are 1-49. The one time they have won, they beat Ohio State in the Big Ten championship, and not only did that secure their spot in the national college football playoff, I almost said national championship, the college football playoff. They were already kind of there anyway. I feel like if they lost, obviously, with how little Ohio State moved, they weren't moving very much if they lost anyway. But that got them the ever-important number 1 seed and a first-round bye. I also don't know how this works, though, because how does Georgia get to play number 3? I mean, no, I guess they're more than likely going to play 6. Never mind. I guess
they play 6 and 11.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sense of the bracket.
The bracket's weird. That's what I've been trying to figure out the whole entire time.
Because Indiana plays the winner of the lowest seed gap, if that makes sense. But Texas has the chance to play a 12 seed. That just doesn't make sense.
Hell yeah, they do.
I feel like Texas Tech. My bad. I just feel like the 2 playing next to Indiana should be the 2 lowest seeds. That way, Indiana plays the lowest seed. I feel like that's how it should be, not 8 and 9, 5 and 12. But I guess you're also just banking on the higher seed winning anyway when you make these brackets.
Yeah,
a lot of people bet and do.
Well, you heard some of the names mentioned, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rattle off the bracket here. I am the sports champ as of last time, correct?
Is it last time or 2 times ago?
Or...
Lost media.
But anyway, first round December 19th and 20th, 8 to 9 days away from time of recording. We have James Madison and Oregon, and it's at the higher seed, right, in this first round?
I'll let you get to the names first.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll let you get through this part first.
They're playing at Autzen Stadium in Oregon, in Eugene, Oregon. Number 4 seed Texas Tech has the first round bye in that branch of the bracket. Next game to actually be played, number 9 seed Alabama. What the fuck are they doing here? Against
Exactly.
8 seed,
fucking here. Oh shit.
against 8 seed Oklahoma in Stillwater, Oklahoma. It's either Stillwater or Norman. I can't remember.
I think it's Norman.
One of them is Oklahoma State, and one of them is Oklahoma. And then
State's
the other,
Eli is State and Stillwater.
yeah, where's Oklahoma State at?
I don't fucking know.
You're the one that
You're the
apparently gets so much fucking emails from them, electronic
Oklahoma
mail from
State.
them.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
that's what we're asking.
you.
Is State and Stillwater or Normand?
Don't look it up and act like you know.
I'm not, because I want
I
to
don't
say
think he's
Stillwater,
acting.
but I feel like I'm very wrong.
Anyway, number 9 Alabama at number 8 Oklahoma. Other half of that branch of the bracket. Number 1 seed Indiana, like we were just talking about. 11 seed Tulane plays 6 seed.
No, stop. We're not fucking leaving this. Because as a Notre Dame fan, I don't want the fucking Notre Dame. We don't deserve it. I've said on record on the podcast we don't deserve to be in the playoff. But fucking Alabama definitely doesn't fucking deserve to be in this shit.
Well, I was gonna let you have that rant when we circle back to predict.
we got to get through it all, buddy.
I'm just getting through it right now. 11 seed Tulane versus 6 seed Ole Miss. Number 3 Georgia Bulldogs got a bye.
It is
Number
Oklahoma
10
State
Miami
and Stillwater.
at number 7 Texas A&M, and then the aforementioned number 2 seed Ohio State gets the bye on that branch of the bracket. Going back up, we'll start at the top and go down. 12 seed
Oklahoma
James Madison
Norman.
at number 5 Oregon. Eli, who do you got?
This is already going to cost me a point. I already know it. But I know I don't want Oregon to move forward. And I love me a good underdog story. But I'm going to save my underdog story for later. I'm taking Oregon. I think Oregon makes it to the Orange Bowl.
Cliff, who you got?
Do I have to do Texas Tech too? Okay.
Well, Texas Tech they beat the bye.
I know.
Notre Dame wouldn't.
You know what?
I'm
Probably
taking JMU here. I'm taking the upset in round 1.
Notre Dame isn't even the second best team in Indiana.
Who is?
Ball State. Who you taking?
I was hoping I
took
hit
Oregon.
I'm taking
my trade
JMU.
hard enough
Oh, you took
to
JMU?
do that.
Yeah, I did take JMU here.
All right.
But I don't know what my...
You want to know why Ball State's better than Notre Dame? They've won a conference championship in football more recently than Notre Dame has.
Hey, that's fair. And that's something the CFP looks at. After that, same half of the bracket, different branch.
We just need to join the fucking SEC.
Number 9 Alabama versus number 8 Oklahoma. Eli, this is where you want to take your rant, or do you have enough earlier?
I've
when you
said it.
Slammed your fist and knocked your camera off.
I was hoping to hit it hard enough to do it. I've been trying not to hit my desk the whole entire time because I knew I had that camera on loose. Look, I've said it multiple times on recording. I've said it to you guys. I've said it to my family. Notre Dame did not earn a spot. Notre Dame football team, you did not fucking earn a spot. As a fan of yours for many years, you did not earn a fucking spot in the CFP. However, fucking Alabama didn't do jack fucking shit to be in this, and I don't know why the fuck they are. Fucking begin your season losing to FSU. Fuck you.
Who then didn't even get bowl eligible.
Exactly. Now, you know a team that did deserve to fucking be here?
BYU.
Now, did they get beat by Texas Tech? Yes. Was it a bad game? Yeah. I still think it would be more entertaining watching BYU against Oklahoma than fucking Alabama versus Oklahoma, because I'm fucking taking Oklahoma here, and it's probably going to be a fucking quick-ass game. I hope Alabama gets fucking belt to ass. Also,
They
Notre
already
Dame,
have
fuck
once.
you. I wanted to see you guys in the Pop-Tarts Bowl, and you fucked me over.
Also, I forgot to say this. John Cena back to the bracket, but Jesse Ventura is going to be back at
the body.
Saturday night's main event. Also, that's something else I haven't thought about. I'm just going to throw this out there. Do we think Trump's going to be at Cena's final match?
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Yes.
Why would they save a box for him when they could sell it for another $20,000?
I don't know.
He's a big WWE man. There. I don't know if that was a WWE thing or a Vince McMahon thing, but
do you think Vince will be there?
Oh man, God. Could you imagine?
No chance. Yeah.
You ain't leaving today, John.
Anyway, back to number 9 Alabama, number 8 Oklahoma. Eli, did you make your pick for this game, or were you still ranting about
Oklahoma? I fucking hope Bama gets the ass whooped.
I picked Alabama for one reason. Because I want them to lose to IU. There's nothing better than that.
Them getting eliminated firsthand to Oklahoma.
Boomer. Sooner. Going OU here.
I mean, I hope so, but I'm picking Alabama for this whole fact I want them to lose to IU. I hate Alabama so fucking much.
They have to fucking bring back the custom Rose Bowl helmets.
Oh my god, the online looks so good.
And the IU logo and having the rose intertwined with it, or somehow fucking going with the logo, I think would look really good. They have to fucking bring them back. Please, freak them? I said freak them. I tried censoring myself right there. I also am learning that I'm not hating at my full potential. I'm not at 50 Cent level of hating.
Yeah.
I haven't been a D1 hater this year.
Also, speaking of Indiana, they have the first round bye, but this is the only time I think I'm going to get to talk about it and inject it real quick, since this is technically our parlay. The Indianapolis Colts signed grandfather 44-year-old quarterback Phillip Rivers to quarterback their team to hopefully a Super Bowl victory after the injury of quarterback Daniel Jones' earlier injury in the year of orbital whatever the fuck. Anthony Richardson and Ray Leonard is now week to week. They were left with zero options, so they called up Grandpappy Phillip Rivers and said, "Hey, buddy, want to come sling some rocks for us?" He said, "Dadgummit, yes, I do." And like I've been saying, I've said this to anyone that I've talked to about it. There is one thing he does not have to go into the Super Bowl with. By the way, he was a semifinalist for the Hall of Fame this year. He could have went into the Hall of Fame this year. Yep. Nah, he got his ass off the couch, said, "I want to get me a ring." That's the one thing he does not have is a Super Bowl ring. And I think that's why he came out of retirement, is that he realized how special this team is, realized how caliber of a team both sides of the ball are, and all the weapons he'll have on offense with Tyler Warren, Michael Pittman, JT, Alec Pierce.
Do y'all remember when he signed the one-day contract to retire a Charger?
It's very close to his Charger team that made it to the championship game.
I mean,
years ago.
I also didn't know this.
Gates, running back, yeah.
I didn't know this, but he played for Steichen at San Diego.
Correct. They go all the way back.
Yeah, I didn't know that because in his comeback press conference, his first press conference back, would be the better way to put that. He was like, "Yeah, I miss this coach. I miss this city. I love this coach. I love this city. And why would I not
a fucking Charger?"
Yeah, why would I? That's the craziest part. But he's like, "Why would I not take the opportunity?
If they pay me, I love this city.
I mean,
if the NFL paid me too, I would fucking love a city."
That was the other side of that. I was going to say there's two things to make him come back. A lot of money or a ring. So, and I don't think the Colts had that much money to pay him anyway. So
he must be thinking that.
I hope
the running back.
And was it not LT? LaDainian Tomlinson?
That's what I was wanting to say, but I didn't think that was correct.
No, it had to have been LT.
Because it was Antonio Gates as tight end.
Yeah, it should have been Antonio Gates and LT.
That team was
I don't know who their
out.
I don't know who their wideout would have been.
Okay, so
Fucking
You're
those
talking
two is
about
just enough.
the money. I looked up his contract real quick.
Oh, they actually released his details already?
He's on a practice squad deal right now, so he's not on the main roster yet.
Correct.
So,
Well, I
practice
saw that
squads.
they signed him to a practice squad deal.
Practice squad players with veteran scale get paid anywhere between $17,500 to $22,000 per week. So
What's that salary-wise? Because we don't...
So you'll take that times 52. So
I know that, but that's also not flat. That's just gross.
So
I guess it doesn't matter to us. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
We'll take 22,000 times 52, and I'll give you an answer. So if he was the top, and I'm assuming he got the top, that's $1.14 million.
I would love a city for $1.4 million.
1.14.
I would love a city for $1.14 million.
But he's not going to get that because he only has to play till the end of the season, which I think is 5 weeks.
I'm sure there's an incentive somewhere for
so that's a cool 100,000
playoff berth.
Well,
or
I think they signed him to a practice squad deal right now, and then they're probably going to sign him for more money.
Probably.
I would
well, they probably are applying
to
get
there is like a
cap favor from the NFL with the Daniel Jones contract and the Sauce Gardner contract.
Yeah, there's no way that they...
Do you think Indiana signs Jones, though?
It depends on how badly hurt he is, I guess.
Because he's going to free agency. And this is 2 years after his last ACL tear, by the way.
Yeah, also non-contact.
He is not... Daniel Jones is not a right foot stepper when he throws the ball. He steps with his left. His left he has a fractured fibula. He doesn't step left. Or he doesn't step right. He's had to step right. It's what happened in
This is
New
a
York.
lot of talking about Daniel Jones for a guy that hated on Daniel Jones for a long time. Sounds like you studied a lot of his play.
He was my quarterback for a long time.
It
so
sounds
I
like
think I know what the fuck I'm talking
had
about.
An appreciation for his game that you built up, and you actually low-key respect him, but you don't want to say that because he fucked over your franchise.
I fucking hated my team for a while.
Well, to be fair,
me trying to be a giant,
he didn't get that
fan?
contract. They gave it to him.
Yeah, I was about to say he's not, and I'm not even saying he's the one that fucked up your franchise. Your franchise fucked up your franchise.
Yeah,
he was just the man they paid the money and made the fucking issue. Made the
issue.
Do
you remember me trying to be a Chargers fan and a Browns fan for you?
Yep, I do.
That?
I do.
You remember that? This is during the podcast time too.
Oh yeah.
I still know more Chargers people than
Indiana
the Giants.
Football. Because we'll probably talk about IU football a little later on because there's a Heisman candidate on that team as well. But
Heisman Doza.
Next match on the opposite half of the bracket, 11-seeded Tulane versus number 6 Lane Kiffinless Ole Miss.
I love this fucking matchup all the way through to the Sugar Bowl. Because Tulane was a part of the SEC when it began. They left because of some politics. Ole Miss is there. It's a fucking... If Tulane somehow was able to pull it out of their ass to beat Ole Miss and Georgia, they would beat 2 SEC teams from a fucking conference they pretty much got pushed the fuck out of. Fucking
Ole Miss is in the SEC. I don't know what you're talking about.
Said Tulane. I might have said Ole Miss. Tulane.
Well, you said 2 teams that left the SEC.
I was trying to say Tulane that left.
Yeah, I got the story you were painting, but I thought you were saying Ole Miss was in another conference. They're also in the SEC.
Ole Miss probably would do good in another conference, but
they'd probably run another conference. I feel like that's the way with a lot of SEC teams is that they would run other conferences if they weren't in the SEC.
That's why fucking Texas came to the SEC because they couldn't fucking run the Big 12.
Mizzou's, your Arkansas, your Vanderbilts now.
Well, you say Mizzou, but Mizzou was originally Big 12 and they didn't do fuck all.
Well, that was also before they moved the SEC and got SEC money.
That is true.
Anyway, who you got? 11 Tulane versus number 6 Ole Miss.
This is my underdog story. I got Tulane.
Mine too.
I also have Tulane.
All 3 of us have Tulane, Georgia.
Oh, dear God.
Sugar Bowl.
I love me Tulane, man. I love me some Tulane.
Fun fact: one of the
Green
quarterbacks.
Wave, I'm riding it.
One of the quarterbacks. Let me double check this real quick before I speak out of my ass.
I speak out of my ass often on this podcast. It's my whole
but he's not
shtick.
you.
It's my whole shtick on this thing. No, I love me some Tulane. I love me. Did you also know Georgia Tech was also a part of the SEC?
Yes,
but
we
about
know.
the same politics, they left the conference. Hi, my
I'm trying to
tisms
find
about football.
So I should have been asking you questions like that during the trivia.
Oh, I fucking could have nailed that. Absolutely could have fucking nailed that. I would probably be sports champion. Do we not remember the only fucking reason I didn't get 14 points was because I fucking forgot the triangle?
Yeah.
And I legit had a giant ass space for a fucking triangle to go for the Dayton Triangles. I fucked it up.
So yeah,
Fucking
one
bullshit.
of the I want to say he's probably the backup or third backup or whatever. He's a redshirt sophomore, but I had a class with him at Ball State. So
Really?
yeah, like I'd actively sit there and talk with him. So shout out to Caden Simonza and the Tulane Green Wave. Hopefully see you in the All-State Sugar Bowl against number 3 Georgia.
That's gonna feed some families right there.
And then after that, you got number 10 Miami versus number 7 Texas A&M. I've got Texas A&M. I don't think Miami wins here.
I think that's the first time I've heard that since ago.
I also have A&M. I'm also taking A&M. Miami definitely deserves to be there, but it's two different levels.
Eli, you got Texas A&M or Miami? Two teams Notre Dame typically loses to.
I hate them both. We fucking lost to both of them this season.
Oh, you got the bracket in front of you. Who'd you pick?
I hate Beckett. I'm picking as we're going. I said I was going to pick as we go. I hate Beck a little bit more. I'm taking Texas A&M. Which, like I told you guys, I watched the Notre Dame Miami game. Fucking forgot that he played for them and transferred
Carson
over.
Beck, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this was supposed to be his breakout Heisman year for the NFL.
Yeah. Well, that didn't go well.
Well, now he ended up fucking up because he somehow ended up into an even stronger quarterback draft class than last year.
In that dynasty, by the way, that I sent you guys, Arch Manning went into the transfer portal and now plays for TCU.
That dynasty.
And then
the powerhouse, TCU.
Your higher seed by that round going into the Cotton Bowl will be Ohio State. Going back to the top of the bracket, 2 out of the 3 of us will have number 5 Oregon versus number 4 Texas Tech. I have number 4 Texas Tech beating number 5 Oregon.
I'm taking Texas Tech over Oregon.
Clip?
We got JMU getting the job done again.
He's got JMU going all the way to the semifinal in the Peach Bowl.
Oregon, I could see them possibly making it against Texas Tech, honestly.
I mean, yeah.
But that's a very close game.
And then I know a lot of us have, I think I'm the minority here. I have Alabama versus Indiana, but I think we all 3 have the same outcome of this game, regardless of who's playing in it. And that's Indiana advancing to the semifinal, that Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Am I correct or am I wrong in assuming that?
It's very close. It is very close in my head between Oklahoma and Indiana. I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be a close game. I have IU winning, but I could also see where Oklahoma potentially could topple over IU, but I do have IU moving forward.
I also have IU. I got the Hoosiers.
You're in the Rose Bowl, Oklahoma.
The real Crimson team, because I have the Battle of the Crimson here, and I need IU to fucking belt ass Alabama in the Rose Bowl so fucking bad. Anyway, Tulane versus Georgia is my...
I think we all have Tulane versus Georgia here.
Tulane versus Georgia.
I don't think we all have the same outcome, though.
Yeah, I know we don't. I have Georgia winning.
I also have Georgia winning here.
I have Tulane.
Yeah.
Because fuck Georgia.
That's crazy. After that, we got Texas A&M versus Ohio State. I have Ohio State setting up
Also
another
have Ohio State setting up
another
another all-time
rematch.
classic.
Yeah, another rematch of the national championship in Indianapolis a couple years ago.
I'm taking Ohio State.
Yep. So your
My Final Four
semifinals.
is a little weird.
Yours is a little weird. I got one playing 12.
I
got Sig taking on his old school JMU.
I got
that,
4-1
that
and
would be
11-2.
pretty cool.
That's the story I want.
I think that's a pretty cool story to tell.
It won't happen, but it'll be great.
I have number 4
The
Texas Tech
scriptwriters.
versus number 1 Indiana, and I have Heisman Mendoza cruising the Hoosiers past Texas Tech in an easier. I'm saying easier because it's a completely different style of play.
It is.
And I think IU is more built for the Big 12 style of play than the SEC style of play. I think the SEC will beat the fuck out of them. I think the closest thing they have faced to an SEC team is Ohio State.
I would say it's Penn State.
Well, Oklahoma
The only
is...
reason IU fell into that fucking trap at Penn State was because of the atmosphere. That's the only reason.
IU? Oklahoma,
it was the whiteout.
In my opinion, Oklahoma still plays very much Big 12.
Yeah, they're never gonna not play
not
Big 12 football.
Moved out. That's why I say
and they
IU
shouldn't.
and Oklahoma is going to be a close game.
IU and Oklahoma wouldn't be. That's what I'm saying. It's not going to be a close game between IU and Oklahoma.
I think it'd be a close
because
game.
IU is suited for that type of offense.
The defense is built to stop that.
Unless I'm wrong.
Quick, though?
I think they are.
Can we take a time real quick? What we know, conference realignment happens a lot recently. With the Big Ten being how it has, with the Pac-12 members coming over and stuff, do we see a Big Ten school moving conferences?
No.
We're talking about Big 12 and SEC. Could we see a team moving?
No.
The only way a team moves is if the NCAA says, hey, you can only have X number of teams in a conference, and then they axe the bottom. So,
yeah.
Because football is its own monster.
ACC.
Football is its own monster. They would axe Purdue, because Purdue hasn't been good in football since Drew Brees was there.
Rutgers.
So, Purdue football will be gone, Rutgers football will be gone, and probably Maryland football.
I'll say Maryland.
2 of the founding teams.
Yeah. Well, that's the football. They would obviously stay for the other shit because you're allowed to just be in a conference for a sport.
I'll already say, my thing is the money you get just from being a Big Ten school, no one is ever going to leave. It's not like it was in the 80s or 70s or whenever the fuck they were leaving the SEC, the fucking 1910s or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Well, every Sunbelt school got an ass load of money because JMU made the playoff.
Yeah. And that's to stay in the Sun Belt and try to promote the Sun Belt name.
Yeah.
When you have that good of a deal, you don't go out and seek a better deal.
Correct.
We play and have a relationship with the ACC. We being Notre Dame.
You are in the ACC for everything but your gimmicky ass football.
Well, our football schedules run through the ACC.
They're all rivalry games, though.
Well, they don't want to join the ACC because the ACC is a dying conference.
So we could go into the Big 12.
That's all it is every year.
Where we have a few other rivalries at.
They need to join the Big Ten where they belong.
Big 12.
They don't want to join the Big Ten.
Forever ago.
They don't want to join the Big Ten because they can't hang in the Big Ten.
They get exposed.
No, they can't get fucking stomped by Oregon and Ohio.
They can't consistently.
You can't even
beat
teams. Michigan State, let alone Michigan.
Ooh, I have a circle spinning. I'm still here for now, though.
That's what I'm saying. That's why they haven't joined the Big Ten or a conference, because why would they join a conference when they can just keep playing whoever they want with
keep playing Boston College.
Yeah.
Who else do they play this year?
Because it's historic.
Navy.
Man, you guys were just shouting about us erasing history down in the South not that long ago. Now you want to, man, whatever. But anyway, Texas Tech, Indiana. I got Indiana going to the football national big game title championship. Where's it at? Oh, in Miami this year, Hard Rock.
Yeah, I have IU making it, but I haven't beaten JMU in a reunion game as Sig beats JMU and looks pissed the entire time.
I have IU beating Texas Tech.
And after that, on the lower half, we were talking about that ever important rematch from the Natty a couple 3 years ago in Indianapolis. Huh?
I have too late.
Oh yeah. But Georgia versus Ohio State. I got Georgia setting up my dream nightmare match of IU versus Georgia in the national championship.
I have Ohio. I think we get the Big Ten fully represented, full circle, IU Ohio back at the national championship.
Well, that's where you're wrong, because it's going to be IU Georgia in.
I fucking hope it's not, because let me tell you something. If it's fucking Georgia, you're not getting IU winning. You're getting fucking Georgia whooping ass.
I don't think so.
I fully think so. I think if IU moves forward, we have a fucking whole... Not as bad as TCU. God, not as bad as TCU.
I think they learn from the one of the few teams that has beat Georgia this year. Why am I so fucking blurry?
Yeah, why'd you go blurry?
I don't know.
It says I'm trying to reconnect the entire time, so I don't know what's happening right now on the podcast. We're falling apart.
I guess I'm blurry, but I'm just going to keep talking. I think they're going to learn from the SEC team that beat Georgia earlier in the year, that they beat earlier in the college football playoff in Alabama. They're going to learn how to play SEC style ball, and they're going to adapt that because Sig's not a fucking stupid dumbass. Sig's going to adapt that to when they play Georgia later in the fucking... He watches film. Look him up. Google him. He wins. I fucking hate that saying. I hear it fucking everywhere. It's one of the most annoying things that motherfucker's ever said, but he's not wrong. He does win, and that's because he watches film and he adapts. The great adapt, and he does. I think he will get that team ready to play an SEC style of ball. He's got 10 days between the Texas Tech and Georgia game, and he's got 18 days between the Alabama IU game and the national championship. So as long as they don't lose in their first showing like last year, I think they'll be fine. I think they'll learn everything they need from the Alabama game and translate it to the national championship, and I think they'll get the job done against Georgia.
So Austin has IU beating Georgia.
I have IU beating the University of Georgia.
I have IU beating Georgia.
Well, I have IU winning, but I have IU beating Ohio State.
Either way. As long as
we all have IU winning. Our brackets are very close, so there is a very specific thing that is attached to this.
The tiebreaker.
How many points will be scored in the 2025-2026 college football playoff? 11 games. So this is in total of all the games.
And I feel like well, did you already submit your bracket?
No. So this is every single football game.
It's the added up score of every single game.
So I will be honest, what I did was, I'll just go ahead and say my number. I looked up like every team's points per game and took kind of the average and halved it because these are good teams playing each other. And so that came out to about 30 per game. So I took 30 per game all the way through, and I kind of just did some moving and jumbling numbers around, and I think I came to 363. As my final.
That is really crazy because I kind of did the opposite with the numbers. I got 603. I think it's going to be a high scoring playoff.
I was ready to say, I was sitting here thinking,
I'm taking the middle. I'm putting 450. I'm taking the middle.
I was ready to say, I originally had 333 because I was a lot closer to the.
Well, 333 was 30. What I was going to go with. I'm not even going to lie.
And then I was sitting here,
333 sounds interesting.
Like, say the fucking first 2 games are blowouts between the lower seeds, and they throw up fucking 60 points between the two because one team scores 40, like, that completely throws everything off. So I'm just going to kind of account for that. I'm doing 363. Whatever happens, happens. Closest wins. And it'll do it for us.
So Eli thinks it'll be 450. I think 603. Austin thinks 363.
I'm just thinking IU, Ohio State, 13-10. The SEC doesn't score a lot unless it's a blowout. So
I submitted my bracket, by the way.
I also submitted my bracket.
So I guess we will have to see if the IU Hoosiers can get it done. And I think with
can't
that,
refresh my page.
we are damn near done.
Yep.
Besides some end of show stuff, I think you guys
Eli
were
said
talking
he got
about
it this week.
I do have. By the way, Oklahoma State, I'm not going to own that I knew it because I didn't know it. I thought they were in Norman. That is false. Oklahoma is in Norman.
Stillwater.
Those states in Stillwater.
They are in Stillwater. Yes.
Yeah.
I thought they were in a completely different county. I thought Oklahoma State might have been in Norman. Oklahoma was in different completely county. False. Oklahoma's in Norman. Oklahoma State is in Stillwater. I was very wrong. Alright. 1, 2, or 3. That's a 2. This man won 2 gold medals, a silver medal, a bronze medal, has won 2 gold medals and a silver medal in NCAA. His championships and accomplishments are Canadian Cup Championship winner 1990, collegiate high school.
Is this sports or wrestlers?
Wrestlers. I have wrestlers this week. Collegiate high school is 1988. Clarion University Freshman of the Year.
Omega.
1987 Pennsylvania State Wrestling Champion. International Federation of Associated Wrestling Styles. FILA Junior World Freestyle Champion 1988. FILA World Championships Gold Medal in Freestyle Wrestling 100 kilograms 1995. International Sports Hall of Fame class of 2016. National Amateur Wrestling Hall of Fame class of 2001. NCAA Division I All-American 1990-1992. Division I Heavyweight Champion 1990 and 1992. Olympic Games Summer Olympic Gold Medal in Freestyle Wrestling Heavyweight 1996. USA Wrestling.
Right.
USA Junior Freestyle Champion 1987.
I mean, that's what I was thinking from the beginning.
Champion 1995, 1996. US Wrestling. You can stop me at any fucking time.
Kurt Angle?
It is Kurt Angle.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. The second you said gold medal.
Mean, that's what I thought initially, but I didn't know if we were doing athletes or wrestlers. That's why I asked, and he just kept going, and I was like, okay, I thought it was obvious.
I mean, I guess technically it was a both.
Alright, 1 or 2? 1. Oh, okay, this one's a fun one. One time, AJPW World Tag Team Champion. 2004 World's Strongest Tag Team Nation League winner. January 2nd, Kirk and Hall Heavyweight Battle Royale winner in 2004. You ain't gonna know that one. You ain't gonna know that one. You ain't gonna know that one. PWI ranked him number 22 of the top 500 singles wrestlers in 2007. He is a 2-time WWE Intercontinental Champion, and in 2002, he was ranked in the worst tag team according to Wrestler Observer newsletter.
Can you at least tell me the promotions of what I wouldn't know, so that way I can get an area of like where they went to developmental?
Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling, Heartland Wrestling Association, Memphis Championship Wrestling.
So Tennessee, from Tennessee, developed in Tennessee. 2-time IC
Don't
champion.
Hold on to that too much.
2-time IC champion and worst tag team of what year?
2002.
2002? Is this fucking Chuck?
You don't know that.
Is it Chuck? Or is it Palumbo?
You don't know that. Fucking get to your hints, bitch.
2-time IC champ?
Yeah. You gotta remember, though, in the
neither
early...
one of them won the IC champ.
No, in the early 2000s, though, that belt got hot-shotted, though. That's my thing. I'll take that first
Chuck
hint.
Palumbo. Okay. Wrestling promotions. WWF, WWE, 2001 to 2003. AJPW, 2003 to 2005.
Holy
Return
shit.
to WWE, 2005 to 2009.
Hold on. Jinder Mahal returned to an Indian promotion. It came out like he's
WXN.
John Cena. Yeah. This shit is like the craziest. I'm sitting in he came out to like I'm not listening to it obviously, but I'm imagining they're losing their shit.
Well, you gotta send it somewhere.
And the
Here,
independent circuit in 2009.
I'm mute myself so I can listen to that pop.
He also is in multiple video games. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, SmackDown vs. Raw 2009, WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2010, WWE 2K22 as downloadable content, 2K23, 2K24, 2K25.
That's downloadable content?
No.
And all those are
2K22 is the only one he was downloadable.
So who is downloadable?
I don't know why he wasn't in other video games. Oh. Okay, never mind. I can't specify it, but yes. Okay.
Probably went to TNA.
It's a little underwhelming, the video of his return. They're not going as crazy as you think.
That's funny as hell then. Because the way they're shooting at the pyro, you'd expect they're going ape shit.
So what video game?
He has been in TNA before.
He was in 2007 to like 2010, and then 2022 as DLC, and then from there on out he was not DLC.
So was he in this last game?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's been in every game since 22.
Was he in the game as a playable character?
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Okay. He could be doing a referee and trying to pull some bullshit.
I would never.
What referee has held the IC title? Twice.
Little Nate.
Little Nate has not held the WWE IC title twice.
I think he did.
He's also not been a tag team champion. WCW, not WWE.
Little Nate was? Yeah. Well, this guy wasn't tag team champion. He was the worst tag team of the 2002.
Oh, my bad. Worst tag team of 02 is crazy. Because he wasn't in WWE of 02.
He does also have a... Okay, I can't specify that one. Never mind.
Have a what?
I mean, we're probably going to take a hint.
He has a Lucha Day Apuestas, but I can't fully go into detail for it. All I can tell you is it was hair for hair.
Yeah, because it was Donald Trump, Vince McMahon, and I want to say it was fucking Bobby Lashley. It's Umaga! Umaga held the IC title twice.
No, but is Umaga in the 25 base game?
What he is doing, yes. What he's doing is John Cena Rivals. And it's Umaga, because he's doing Kurt Angle, Umaga, and the last one's probably Chris Jericho or some shit.
Or like, it could be...
I'm fucking picking somebody else, jackass.
This is actually Chris
the original shit I had.
Bro, he guessed it before you even said it.
It was fucking JBL, jackass.
In the same vein.
But yes, I did do from history.
But was it Umaga?
Yeah.
It was Umaga.
Because the hair for hair was Donald Trump, Vince McMahon. Because it was Umaga versus Bobby Lashley. But it was a Lucha Day Apuestas for other hair.
Correct.
It was still Umaga fighting for...
The fact that counts as a Lucha Day Apuestas is crazy.
Alright, I'm only going to give you the guys, the companies that actually you guys would know. One-time ECW World Heavyweight Champion.
RVD.
Hardcore Hall of Fame, Class of 2010. NWA Mid-South Heavyweight Champion. NWA World Tag Team Champion twice. TNA X Division Champion twice. World X Cup 2004 winner. NWA World Tag Team Championship Tournament winner 2002. Pro Wrestling Illustrated gave him Comeback of the Year 2009. Most Improved Wrestler of the Year 1999. Ranked number 29 of the Top 500 2003. And number 281 of the Top 500 Greatest Wrestlers in PWI years in 2003. He is a former one-time ROH champion. He's also a WWF Light Heavyweight Champion. Did not know that.
What? It's somebody
That's about-
who was in the '90s, went away, and then came back in the mid 2000s.
So
I feel
you
like
don't have to. You don't have to tell me this, but is this also a John Cena rival, or was that the theme
No.
this week?
No,
this
I
is someone
fucking
just.
left. Fuck
it
you.
was
That
the theme, but
Fuck you.
because you
This was
called it
my
out.
original theme, jackass.
Fuck you.
It wasn't
Okay,
Chris
so
Jericho,
now
it was
I
fucking
gotta
JBL that I had
completely-
next.
So
Fuck
somebody who was hot in the '90s went away and then got
Bitch.
come back in '09. Never won the big
I
one.
was proud of myself, by the way.
was
I was fucking
lightweight.
proud. I did fucking homework. I fucking went out of my way to do
Yeah,
this.
you could've
and
done,
fucking
like-
you ruined it.
It was his best rivals that he could not wrestle on his retirement tour. That was. You weren't wrong on that.
Fucking bitch.
What? He gave you props.
I don't know.
I just like the light bulb
I
that went
feel
off
like I
in the
know
fucking-
the story. I feel like I know the story, but I don't know who
you
it
said
is.
I can't talk about that, and I'm like, oh, that's because it was fucking Donald Trump. Yeah, I can't.
Because like ECW, is it? It's not Raven. Raven didn't come back in the 2009. I think Raven ever left.
So I will give you. Obviously, you're gonna need a hint.
Yeah.
I'm gathering this. His wrestling career, early career, 1988 to 1991. He wrestled in Minnesota and Michigan. He joined the WWF in 1989 as enhancement talent. Lost to Rick Martel, teaming with Ray Brown, and lost to Big. He also lost to Big Boss Man and Akeem in a tag match later on that night. He wrestled for Vern Gagne in American Wrestling Association. He was the last challenger for the AWA World Heavyweight Championship. He went to Japan and Universal Lucha Libre. Forgot that was a fucking promotion. He was in USWA, all in the same time span as I just mentioned. International experience, 1991 to 1995. Nothing really worthwhile. WCW 1995 to 1997. WWF 1997. ECW 1997 to 2001. WWF 2001 to 2002. World Wrestling All-Stars 2002 to 2003. TNA, NWA, TNA 2002 to 2007. Ring of Honor 2008, 2011, and 2012. Return to TNA 2010, 2011, 2013. Independent Circuit 2003 to 2013.
You said Homie was one-time ROH Heavyweight Champion, right?
Yes. Return to ROH 2014, 2019, and AEW 2019 to present.
Currently still in AEW?
2019 to present.
Is this Christian Cage? No, there was no big gold. You got to think someone like that, though.
Yeah. So, Eli, is this an on-screen talent for AEW currently, or is it a producer for AEW?
Do you want to put a hint?
Because the homie hasn't won any titles, didn't even know AEW was on the card till he said it. So I think he's pulling a fast one here. One time,
Part of AEW. I didn't know he was. What was the championship?
light heavyweight champion.
I didn't know he was on the light heavyweight championship. I forgot he even wrestled in WWF.
Is it? It can't be
frank with you.
Taz. You wouldn't have forgotten Taz was in WWF.
Fuck no, I love Taz and WWF.
I'm
That's a
trying
weird
to think of
it's a weird era of
people
Taz.
who are currently in AEW.
Two-time WWE. No, never mind. That was fucking new mark. We already figured that out.
Yeah.
We completely moved on. That's my bad.
So current AEW.
This is one-time ECW, one-time ROH.
I have talked about this man a lot, especially the NWA era of TNA.
So early TNA. I
I
want
talked
to
about
say
one of his
Raven.
matches.
Like, you
I talk
weren't
about
wrong.
one
He's
of
not
his
there
matches.
right now.
I talk about one of his matches more so than any of the other ones.
Oh! It's Christopher Daniels, isn't it?
Hold on. He never
Is
won
that
the
a guess?
ECW world title.
Christopher Daniels wasn't in ECW.
If he was, it was for a cup of
I'll help you
coffee.
out with that one. Christopher Daniels was not in ECW. There
I'm
was
just
one
trying-
match I know for a fact I've talked about more than anything else during the NWA
Reverse
TNA
Battle
time,
Royal?
and it's because it's around that time period. I forgot about that one. That one's fucked. That one is fucked to the max. No, it's on their first pay-per-view, I think. If not their first live show for the X Division Championship. Fucking
Didn't want to say
insane
Tony
match.
Schiavone. but
Amazing match.
Obviously,
Amazing match.
motherfucker didn't wrestle.
This man has put on bangers with Sandman, Raven,
Is it
Dreamer.
Rhino?
Van
Rhino's
Dam,
not in AEW.
Rhino. He's put it on against Styles, Amazing Red, Kid Cash. I think he's faced Abyss a couple of times.
Well, you say light heavyweight. But so this guy was 2019 AEW. So this was
Joe.
first class AEW.
And
OG AEW.
he still could be a wrestler,
Mhm.
could not be a wrestler. We don't know.
We have another hint.
Every day. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm fine taking another hint. I don't know, but
Yeah,
I just don't want it to
let's
be
take
like
this other hint.
His finishing maneuver was the Cradle Pile Driver. And he is backstage.
Okay, that finisher hint does nothing for me.
It should. Especially if you know backstage.
You say backstage.
He has had a couple on-screen appearances. I think one of which he got hit with a finishing move. The same show, I'm pretty sure, that Dean Malenko got brought out and got, I think, hit.
It's the one-time ECW, one-time ROH that really messes me up here.
ECW could have probably used him more, but I don't think that they wanted to put him in the spotlight. I think RVD was the main part of that one.
Yeah, think like it's a smaller wrestler, obviously. Light heavyweight, WWE didn't want him. He was an indie god.
I like him. I think he's great.
Maybe
It's
not
the
a smaller wrestler, but definitely more athletic.
He's not up there in height.
I meant
He
weight
stands
wise.
about AJ Styles' height.
Why you got to bring out something like this? So he was always backstage in AEW?
Since 2019, yes. He has been on screen, but he's not had a match, to my knowledge.
So when was his actual in-ring retirement? Because just being a producer.
Does it say something about hentai? It does say something about hentai. That's disturbing. And Johnny
What
Gargano.
the fuck?
He lost the Super Indie title to Kayfabe Apprentice, Johnny Gargano, in a three-way dance, which also included Super Hentai. I wish I was fucking joking. He retired March 23rd, 2013, which was the 25th anniversary of his debut as a wrestler.
So he's been a producer for about 12 years.
Yeah, he produced backstage in ROH too in 2014.
comeback of the year in 2009, right? What company would I know him as?
He had a really good rivalry in ECW against Van Dam. And Raven. I do believe one with Dreamer as well. TNA,
Is Mikey
NWA
Whipwreck
is one I
backstage in
remember.
AEW?
No.
This isn't Mikey Whipwreck?
No.
Yeah, he's not.
No.
That's a name that just keeps
TNA
getting like...
is one that I would probably stick him with the most. He helped personify the X Division. If I remember correctly, the triple threat ladder match, I'm gonna give that to you, was AJ Styles, him, and I do believe Amazing Red. I could be wrong. It might have been low key, but AJ Styles was in the ladder match. This is a match I talk about a lot because it is one of the ones I love to go back and watch because they're using legitimate ladders because it's NWA TNA. They're using legitimate ladders, stiff board ring, and the wire that holds up the title belt looks as flimsy as could be. It legit looks like it's getting held up by bungee cords. It's insane.
I don't think he wins it. I think AJ Styles wins the match.
But I do believe he hits the cradle power driver off the top of the ladder. His color scheme's typically black and yellow. There is a highlight, and I don't know why it's going around, of him and Rob Van Dam in a match in ECW. I don't know why it's fucking going around.
Didn't we said Terry Funk?
I don't know why it's going around.
It's when he hits the Van Terminator for the first time?
No. It involves a chair. I will say that.
Every RVD highlight from that time did.
But
the Van Daminator,
the
coast to coast.
RVD's not the one using the chair. He is.
This guy's still alive, right? Too. If he's still working for AEW, he's alive, right?
Yes. Yes.
Black and yellow. Was he blonde?
Yes. I'm surprised Austin hasn't gotten it.
Well, and you know what's fucked up? I think I just got who it is. It is because I don't really know anything about this guy's career, but he was an ECW lifer, and he did a lot of good shit in ECW, but I'd never followed his career. Jerry Lynn?
It is Jerry Lynn.
Yeah.
It is Jerry Lynn. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it's Styles and Jerry Lynn in a triple threat for the X Division title.
That is all I know is that Jerry Lynn was a big part of ECW, and that was it.
Yeah. And I know that Jerry Lynn's been backstage. Yeah.
Yeah, because the Dean Malenko thing, he is out in the ring. I think it's Chris Jericho's in the ring too. And possibly MJF.
It was AJ Styles, Low Key, and Jerry Lynn at Walking Weapon.
Oh,
I think that was the first TNA pay-per-view.
Well, next time we talk...
It's an amazing match. It is an amazing match.
Next time we talk to the listeners, the GOAT's going to be retired.
No, it won't. Because we'll have videos on TikTok.
He'll still be retired.
Yeah.
He'll still be retired. Don't fucking... I can't see how long we're going because I have a trying to reconnect logo playing across my screen.
Well,
maybe this becomes lost media.
Hopefully not.
The last time it's coming.
Screen record and re-upload. I do not give a damn.
Eli, that was a nice speech, kid. But I think it's time we send this home.
Fuck you.
The last time is now.
I withdraw from ending the episode.
And
I withdraw from ending the episode. I'm going bowling.
With all love from the Ace and the Whole podcast to John Cena. Just remember, after this, we don't have you covered because you will not be able to see him. But we will have you covered because we'll be going through it to you. Thank you, John. And we'll catch you listeners on down the road. Yeah.
Yeah.